What's going on, you guys? Obviously, you know who it is. I am going to kind of give you guys a quick idea how to use DIM Loadout Optimizer. You can use this to basically make a build, and a really good build. I know a lot of people like that D2 armor picker that I linked, but I figured I would post this video to kind of help. So when you open up DIM, you're going to click on Loadout Optimizer, you're going to pick on the class that you want, and you should already have some stuff in here. At first, we're going to click this and click Ascendant Shard. Basically, it will assume that the items are masterwork or that you will have no issue masterworking them. If you want, you can do these. It will show level 9 for items, assuming that they are there and not masterworked, so on and so forth. Okay? Enabling this gives you a little more freedom because items that are not masterworked will now show up. So this can really help you obviously fine-tune your build. Now, these can move. So based on what you're looking for, I always go for resilience, recovery, and intellect. I don't care for mobility, discipline, or strength. So I'm going to hit ignore, ignore, and ignore. So all of these values, it's not going to look at, right? So right now, it's just focusing on resilience, recovery, and intellect. Now, you can fine tune this without any mods. So if you have something that's T8, which is a total of 80, you can hit 80, and anything that is going to equal out more than that for, intellect or whatever, will show here in terms of your tier. So anything that's below tier 8 will not show. Okay, so this is a good way to kind of find your really high pieces. You can even go as far as, T9 or T10. And then if you wanted resilience, T10. And you can see that's where I don't have a piece that gives high enough stuff for this. Now, if you equip some mods, that will change, right? So if I do, let's say, 2 resilience, 2 recovery, and hit select mods, it now will give me gear. And as you can see, tier 10, tier 10. So because I didn't have the mods, there was no pieces that I had that could get to tier 10 without any mods, if you kind of get what I'm saying, right? So if I took these out, nothing will show. But then if I went to T9, let me see, I believe I have something that can get me to T9. If not, yeah. So you can see I can get to T9 and T10 without any mods, which is pretty nice. Obviously, recovery, let's see. Yeah, tier 6 can't get to. Tier 5 can't get to. Tier 4 I can. And this is where, again, you always want to put your mods. So I normally do 2 for resilience, 2 for recovery, and then sometimes I'll do another resilience or recovery. It kind of depends on what I'm looking to fully do. So we'll keep this at, let's do anything above tier 8, and we'll do we'll do anything above tier 9 and anything above tier 9 for intellect. Okay? So it obviously, it has the mods in here, so let's add some more. Fusion Fusion Rifle Ammo Finder, Linear Finder, you're obviously going to want. If you're going to do your champion mod, I like doing this one. I'm going to add that. I'll do just a regular one. I'll do Concussive Dampener. I'll do nothing from here. We'll do Particle. Protective Light. Taking Charge. What other ones is there? There's really nothing else. So it will slot these in, right? So you can basically have some freedom here and click on these individual ones. And as you can see, it will allow you to, obviously swap out different mods on that. But if you go to click these and add, it's going to take out the gear and switch it because you're over that limit, right? But for you, if you're wanting to add something for here and you're not at that limit, then you could try and slot in another mod. But it will put where it thinks the mod is good and should go. So if you remember, I picked Protective Light, and if I had Void Legs, it would have put it here instead of putting it on my helmet, which is, good to know. Now, you also have where, let me see, if I add, where is it? It is charged up and supercharge. Let's get rid of that one. I'm trying to find where an example, because it has where it will tell you to change your gear. Yeah, right here. So as you can see, it wants me to change this to solar to fit these. This could come in handy to know that you might need to change an element on a piece of gear to achieve what you're looking for in terms of your stats. Another cool thing is too, if you want to have a certain exotic always pinned, let's say you like Lion Ramparts, you can tick Lion Ramparts. Obviously, you might need to remove some mods, or you will need to adjust this. Let me do T8. So if you have these too high, then you can, again, pin a mod, like select an exotic, and basically it will only match it with these. Now you can go a step further. Obviously, you can only do one exotic from here, and it changes out. If you want to, you can hit pin item, and you can pick multiple pieces of gear. So let's say you want it to do, one-eyed mask with, stasis arms, right? It will focus these two into the category. And then let's say that chest piece right there, this one right here, let's say I didn't want to include this and I wanted it to find something different. Where the hell is that chest piece right there? Okay. We can exclude the void one as well, and then there you go. So it will force other gear and try and get you to your level that you want to get to. So dim is pretty cool. Like in terms of this, you can save the loadout. Dim will not equip the mods on your gear. It can save the loadout and move the actual items on your character, but it will not put the mods. So this is kind of just a quick overview. I know the video is going to hit about 9 or 10 minutes, but if you guys have any questions, you can ask. I went over this with OJ, and OJ has a pretty good idea of how to use this now to kind of make a build. So I hope you guys enjoyed this.